Welcome back to the Deadlist YouTube and Twitch streaming channel. We are kicking off UFC 6. We are actually going to be doing a review in this video. So we're going to start off 3 rounds, stand and bang, legendary at the Madison Square Garden. I'm going to kind of go over what I have found in this gameplay so far. Right now, I can tell you this game on Legendary mode is a little bit more difficult than the last game, of course. The good news is that in my last video, I talked about the recovery time when getting dazed. They have fixed that. Quicker, faster, more powerful. I'm still trying to get into the flow state move. That's going to be something that you guys are going to see here in the gameplay. Vettori Belfort is going to get his flow meter up. Now this flow meter, still trying to understand it. I don't see really a point of it. I've been watching kind of all of my meters to see when that flow meter actually starts to flow. You know, what that looks like as far as damage to the actual player. Ooh, I tried to throw a kick. He was not happy with that. Okay, so here's this flow meter here. I've turned it on 3 times that I've had it so far, and the gameplay is a lot more smoother when that flow comes on. As far as the game goes itself, I'm actually impressed with the graphics. As soon as you get dazed, you kind of get bloody right away. The realism in the game itself is actually really good. Ooh, okay. So I can say that these guys are a little bit more faster when it comes to actually putting together a combo versus UFC 5. Yeah, we're talking about a game that is about 3 years old, but it's actually pretty good. Actually enjoy this game. There's a lot of haters that were mentioning about how this was the same as UFC 5. Yes, a lot more technical. Opportunities for a knockout are almost even more harder now than it is. It does take me about a full 3 rounds to try to knock someone out. The game is very sensitive on when you do get knocked out. So this flow meter I'm turning on right now and kind of see how that goes. I can see combos are a lot quicker. As far as damage goes, it doesn't seem like it does anything purposefully, but you know, then again, it also probably depends on the player too. Ooh. Oh my goodness, so deadly body shot there. I do like the bigger health meters for everything. It makes it a lot easier. The AI is also really good at reading your combos, so if you're doing like something like a jab and an uppercut combo, they recognize that. Also too, it is very common that if you kick and get smacked like that, so the computer does read that, so be aware. You're a kicker, you're not gonna last in this game. Oh, knockout in round 3 with 34 seconds left. So I'm glad that that is a good example I wanted to show you guys. So although they could be dazed, you could definitely back them in the corner, but as far as something like a flow meter, if they do have that on, you're going to get knocked out. So as you can see here, that kick, that is actually the opportunities that the computer has on Legendary. So try not to throw as many kicks in this game, otherwise you will suffer a pretty bad blow like that. So I've been kicking off my career here. Before I jumped on, the server was actually down, so right now as it stands, my record for entering this game is 2 wins and I'm on a 2 loss streak, so it's even. Alright, so I got smoked in that last round. What I do notice specifically with my gameplay is I do have to play ungodly, a little bit more technical. So I'm going to try to do some combos here. I may get knocked out just from showing you guys what that looks like here when that flow meter starts going up. It hasn't been a really good example in the last fight here, especially getting knocked out. If you do not put together at least a couple combos here, that flow meter will just go slowly here. So it's really hard to throw together a combo when the computer is fast and striking calculated. And that's something that you've got to kind of get your... You gotta kind of get a 2-piece combo in and get out. Like, even if it's a significant, like, punch like that, you gotta get in and get out. Otherwise, if you give them an opportunity to get more than 1 or 2 punches, it's over. Overall, I am impressed with this game. I mean, I'm still kind of getting fried right now, but you know, new game to be expected. You got to get your groove in, find out what you need. All right, so I'm gonna turn this flow meter on. I think I've got like at least another hit left. Yep, so that flow meter doesn't really do anything. My stamina is low, so it's kind of like getting back in the corner. You can get knocked out while your flow meter is on, by the way, so you could be getting your groove on and get slammed right by the AI after getting dazed. Just because the recovery time after being dazed is a lot quicker. Good duck for him, but it's harder to finish the job as well to get a clean knockout. I'm actually not playing on knockout right now. Player style fighting has actually improved, so a lot quicker, a lot more combos, well put together. Good shit by Cyril. Also too, I'm backing up for a reason because I want to preserve my health and also have him max out his stamina. There we go. That's what you're looking for. You're looking for that opening. You're looking exactly for that opening to get that KO. So good shit by Cyril Gane. Very controlled gameplay for legendary AI on Stand and Bang. This is actually my 3rd W on this game, so I'm quite proud of myself, but I'm actually getting used to the controls here. Very sensitive, very realistic. So we got 3 wins, 2 losses so far. My plan is to level up as much as possible, of course. We have Strickland and St. Pierre, so I'm testing out the hardest AIs in the game. I love a competition, so I'm not expecting to get a W, but I'd be quite surprised if I get one. I mean, in UFC 5, I was balling. 300 Ks and less than 50 losses, not a bad ratio. So one thing I'm trying to find out too is actually their significant strikes as far as their specialty goes. The controls I have are actually inverted or flipped rather. I haven't been able to find out how to throw a Superman punch. Ooh, good recovery and speed time, especially for Strickland and Pierre. Good knee. George St. Pierre is smart. He knows to do all those significant flows while I'm out of reach for this jab for Strickland. Alright, so this gameplay has definitely been super immersive. The effects on the controllers itself, the speed, the timing, everything about it, everything that I complained about rather, has been essentially upgraded. Ooh, there's that kick I told you guys about. I tried it on him. My goal is to actually get the flow meter up as much as possible while I'm playing, so at least 3 times during the match, but it's extremely hard. I haven't done any submissions or any takedowns yet, so that's going to be probably in my next video before I jump into all the individual aspects of the game itself. When they're not dazed in that flow state, it's really hard to knock them out. They know to move out the way. Oh, I double jabbed him in the face. So those are things that I'm looking out for. Especially, like, I double jabbed him. That straight punch should have probably took him out. Then again, it's GSP. Oh, clean knockout with the splits. This game can go any way, you guys. That's the beauty of UFC 6 that I have also really liked so far. It can go any way. Definitely, like I said, the most immersive gameplay yet so far. But that makes my career streak right now, really right now, 4 wins. So we're gonna move on to the next round and the final round. Alright, so we have Vettori and Adesanya. Knocking out a champion is not easy in this game, so just kind of want to remind you guys, play calculated. My previous gameplays, I've also mentioned that you got to kind of read that AI. That's actually what I've been spending time doing when this game released. Kind of played a few rounds and got humbled a little bit. Good body shot by Adesanya. Oh, knockout round 1. Adesanya is no joke in this game. I've played with him twice, you guys, and the feel and just the play of him, the recovery, everything, not bad so far of a game. I actually really enjoyed it. It'd be interesting to see what others are saying about this game. Drop a comment below if you plan on buying this game. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It's been a blast. We are actually on level 9. We are officially at 5 wins and 2 losses, which is a pretty damn good record starting off. We will see you guys next week.